Fluid dynamics is a very special field, but as soon as you introduce twisting vortices, it becomes a very complex field. And then you've got to place that surfboard at so many complex angles within that, and plus you're using power generating fins along with it. So it is a complicated field, and that's why it's fascinating and never boring being a surfboard designer, as opposed to being a surfboard shaper. Because if you're just following what Al Merrick's done, you're a shaper. But if you're Al Merrick, you're designing. You know, I'd be bored stiff if I was a shaper. But as a surfboard designer, where you're involved with all the fluid dynamics and visualising how that surfboard's going to function. I mean, most shapers are intrigued by that to some extent, but the true designers can take some new elements and put it into the wave, into a surfboard, into a wave, and that's where the true fun is. Your control surfaces in a surfboard are between your feet, so you can't put pressure in front of your foot if it's not there, or pressure behind your foot. It's between your feet. So that's where you have to have your speed zone and your control all built in that one focused area. So your back foot is actually on the most powerful part of your board, and it should be in every well-designed surfboard. So that's where you build your straightest rocker, because it generates the most lift. It's where you put your double concaves or single concave, preferably doubles, and at the deepest point under your back foot. So those two elements build your lift off the wave, and they get the board up and flying. But they're also your control areas. So your back foot has to have enough curve around your toe and heel, or a wing, or some sort of element in the template that will allow it to react quickly from that one position adjacent to the double concaves. Meantime, your front foot is where you throw your weight forward to run through situations. So the template has to be semi-parallel, fast parallel lines next to your front foot. And all that combines to make your engine, or the fins. Of course, your back foot has to be able to get drive by burying your fins. So your fins are pretty much located next to where your back foot is going to be positioned. All that together makes the engine. Now some boards haven't got that, and like for instance displacement boards like Malibus, they might have one element, like perhaps a curvy template at that point, but they might gain their engine, could be a very long soft version of that, and therefore it's like a very badly designed old straight six engine. But then again, you can get a modern longer board and you can build that up so much that it's like a super powered V8. You can get a lot of horsepower out of the board. And then there's other boards like the standard 6-footer. It is all the way your feet work on that thing. It's three-quarters engine, and the rest are just some softening elements around it. Yeah, the engine is what gets your board up and flying. Yeah.